Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages and genders and everything else as well. I want to be very appropriate here. Module 6, turn your feels into compelling copy that sells. And really what the whole idea behind this module is is that copy comes down to when you talk about your product to two things: features and benefits. And what most newbie marketers don't understand is that there's a big difference between a feature and a benefit. All right. And I want you to draw the distinction here. We're going to make this so easy and simple. We're not going to overcomplicate this. We're going to make this so easy and simple to tell the difference of what's going on here. Okay. So a feature is a descriptor of the actual product. So when you're, even you could do this in webinars, you can do this in videos, but when you're doing sales copy, when you're writing emails, typically what most people do is they focus on features, right? If they're selling a software product, all they're going to talk about is, oh, it's the fastest website builder ever. Oh, it's the easiest to use, or it has pixel perfect technology. It has a built-in auto responder. It has, and all they do is blah, 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 talk about all the features. Now, features is important, but left out, if you leave out the benefits, it's no good, okay? So a feature, though, would be something like this. If I was selling a microphone, I would say this microphone is made from the best components. It's premium grade steel, unlike the cheap knockoffs from China, okay? It is the premium grade stuff. It's built solid. When you pick up the microphone, you're going to say, wow, this thing feels solid. Okay. So that's an actual descriptor of the product. What I just said there was, wow, this feels amazing. That's actually that's a benefit. But here's what a benefit is. A benefit is the emotional feeling people get as a result of using the product. As a result of using the product, what is the feeling that they're going to get, right? So here's a great example, all right? This is the exact same microphone that Joe Rogan, who has the most popular podcast maybe of all time, uses to record his podcast. So when you sit down to write your next podcast, you're going to have a sense of calm and cool confidence, knowing that your voice will sound just like Joe's. Right? And notice how I use the word like there. Your voice is going to sound just like Joe's. It's just going to be just as clear. You're going to have the same equipment, same result. Right? So then you're not going to be insecure and worrying, oh my gosh, is my voice going to sound, it's not going to perform as well. My podcast won't get as popular because my voice doesn't sound great. No. Scratch that. This is the same microphone that the best of the best uses. You're going to sit down to record your next podcast, and you are going to be Joe Cool, right? No pun intended with Joe Rogan there, but you're going to be Joe Cool, knowing that your voice will sound just like Joe's, right? Or if I'm selling, for instance, okay, so Dave sells the online business builder challenge, right? So as an affiliate, if somebody was an affiliate for this product, because I like to bring this back to a lot of you are affiliate marketers, and what you could say is, look, thousands of people have gone through this exact 15-day business builder challenge. Okay, it has impacted the lives of countless people. But here's the thing, right? Not only is it created from the guy who's done over $225 million worth of sales of his own products online. But when you go to sleep at night, right? When you go lay your head on your pillow tonight, you're gonna have this soft but subtle sense that, you know what? I just got inside the blueprint of somebody who's done hundreds of millions of dollars worth of sales on the internet. Wouldn't that feel amazing? Like, imagine what that would feel like. Rather than tossing and turning all night because you're worried that maybe you're missing something, or maybe the gurus have a secret that you don't know about. Wouldn't it be amazing to know that you're learning the blueprint from the best of the best? Wouldn't that just feel incredible? See how that's different there? The feature is, well, look, this guy made this product, and you get a business plan advisor, and you'll get his exact blueprints, and you'll get all the bonuses. Okay, that's great. Those are all features of what they're going to get. What's it going to feel like, right? And this is where you can start. Now, let's bring some of the pieces from earlier videos together. This is where you can start to tie together all of the different pieces, because you can go into saying something like, well, look, here's the deal. Not only will you rest your head on your pillow easily and calmly tonight, soft in the fluffiness of your pillow, but here's the other thing. You won't spend the next 6 months worrying and wondering, geez, did I miss something? Am I missing something? Right? You won't end up in 6 months wondering, geez, why am I still struggling? Right? You won't have gone through another 10 keyboards because you smashed them over your knee like a crazy man. Don't do that to yourself. Why would you put yourself through that suffering, right? Just grab the Online Business Builder Challenge today. All right, now, this whole copywriting thing, this is not all about you just being an amazing, marketer for Legendary Marketers products, or, even if you're not an affiliate for our products, that's cool too. There's a ton of people who aren't. But I'm just saying, many of you are wanting to be or are aspiring affiliate marketers, and you think that you're not able to use some of these tips and tricks because it's not your own product. That's dead wrong. It's dead wrong, and you're disempowering yourself if you believe that. So I wanted to give you a couple examples, okay? For instance, this is actually just straight off of the sales page for the Copywriter's Playbook, okay? So part 1, getting perfect clarity on your offer. Most people are unclear in terms of what they have for sale. They think, I'm selling a course or software, but they rarely think in terms of emotional benefits, speed, convenience, and opportunity, aka the real reason people buy anything. McDonald's is knowingly, absolutely disgusting for your health, but people don't care, and Mickey D's knows it. They also know what they sell, and it's not burgers and fries. It's instant gratification, speed, ease, and convenience. I'll help you find it in your offer so you can stop selling the wrong thing and start making a ton of sales. Okay, so notice how this is a specific feature of the product, but then also I'll help you find it so you can stop selling the wrong thing and start making a ton more sales. This is all feature-based. This is all very feature-based because there's no transitionary part after this where it says, wouldn't it feel incredible to be really clear and have an offer that just kicks ass? Like, wouldn't that feel so much better than kind of floundering and wondering about the videos you create and the sales letters you create and the emails you write, just wondering and just kind of aimlessly trying to figure out what's wrong and why they're not selling? Wouldn't it be awesome just to know that your kick-ass offer is clear to the point and actually just works? You see what I mean? Okay, here's another example. Because this one skill will take your business from a hobby your friends and family make fun of to a real business that commands cash and customers on demand, which is the closest thing to having magical marketing powers. You little wizard, you. This is a benefit. This is a feeling. The closest thing, it's sort of like having magical marketing powers. Again, this is benefit, right? You're a wizard. And why is that? Because of the new opportunity, because of our new mechanism, the Copywriter's Playbook, and you'll have it all at your disposal. Okay, one more example for you. Have you honestly thought about what it would be like to have this new power literally at your fingertips? Now, notice, okay, two things. Notice honesty is spelled wrong there, and notice that right here it says while they sell. When I told you that Dave's grammar is not very good, I meant it. Now this is when you actually see this, when anyone sees the sales page for this product, they are not going to see those typos because they're going to be fixed. But look, when he sits down and writes copy, I mean, it is just stream of consciousness, right? And he's not worried about the spelling. He's not worried about all that stuff. He'll have somebody else come through it, or he'll come through a day later and fix it all. All right. But that was just to emphasize my point from earlier in this training where I said, look, you can't worry about this kind of stuff. It will suck the life out of you. Have you honestly thought about what it would be like to have this new power literally at your fingertips? This is a feeling question. Now, have you honestly thought about what it would be like? And when it says to have this new power, or what it would be like to have this new power, that's a way of saying what it would feel like to have this new power literally at your fingertips. How powerful is that? On the fingertips. This gets into body stuff, and I won't get too far into that. But that's the big thing. So what I think would be really powerful at this point, because we've gone through so many different little pieces, is we're going to start to put things together, all right? And next, Module 7 is going to be incredibly powerful. Module 7 is going to be worth the entire price of this course. What we've put together in Module 7 is incredibly powerful. But right here, this subtle distinction between features and benefits, this is crucial. The swishing between, back and forth, swishing between, that is the stuff that gets people engaged and pulled in. Statement of fact, statement of emotion, statement of fact, statement of emotion. So here's what I think would be most beneficial at this juncture. If you're through Module 6, I want you to print out on the PDF guides, I want you to print out and read through the features and benefits in the copy from my earlier example of my ad copy, all right? And I also, if you go back to the sales page for the Copywriter's Playbook and you print out the copy there and go through and highlight in blue or yellow, highlight the features, and then take another color and go through the benefits and just start marking it out, because what you'll learn is that your brain will begin to get trained to pick those out and distinguish them. And once you do that, then when you sit down to write emails, for instance, I used to do this all the time with the writings of Jay Abraham. I used to do it with Dan Kennedy's books. I mean, we're talking probably 6-7 years back now, but I used to do this all the time in all of their sales letters. I became a freakish student, not mediocre, not average. I'm talking freaky. And now it shows. So I want you to print out those resources. So I would recommend printing out the example ad that I gave you and look through the features and look through the benefits. Now, some of it's not geared towards individuals. It's talking about my own story, but it's the same thing, right? I said my wife and I didn't have enough money to even go on a honeymoon. That would be a feature, a statement of fact. And then it felt emasculating. That's essentially a benefit. I mean, it doesn't sound like a benefit. It's a statement of emotion. We're talking about fact versus emotion. That's the important piece here. Okay, we're going to wrap up Module 6. I can't tell you how excited I am for Module 7. Okay, we're going to go through the 5 secret value triggers, and we're also going to go through 18 reasons people purchase anything, and we're going to blast through them, but it's going to be incredibly powerful, and I'm excited for you to learn what we're going to teach in these modules. So Module 6 is a wrap. We'll see you back for Module 7 here in just a second.